superstar Bia.
Bia.
Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
I just want to start the interview off because we just had this hypothetical situation where I was asking my boy, because Millie's came in, and he has a pretty strong Boston accent for the most part, right? Mm-hmm. And can you kind of like break down to me, like, well, one, you don't have like a crazy Boston accent. Mm-mm. But like, do you have friends that are like women that have a hard time like finding good men because they sound like, oh yeah, fucking Tom fucking Brady, they smoke cigarettes. Like I just feel like if I grew up in Boston and a girl talked like, you know, Millie's or like Slane, you know, I'd
like
be
Judy.
Yeah, like, oh my God, come here. Honey, go get the fucking car. I'm a little fucking drunk over here. Like, I just feel like it'd be like a turnoff. So, like, do you have friends that run into that?
I don't have any friends that talk like that, but it's just like some of my friends' moms.
Okay.
Or like, you know.
God bless their husbands,
maybe
right?
even sometimes my mom sounds like that sometimes. Like, it's like an older, like, I feel like, you know, white Boston woman thing.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like the car, the bar, the style.
Yeah, it's like.
Far, let's go far. Like,
Jody talk like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Fucking Tom Brady. I love him. He's a buck, but I fucking love him still.
I love it. It's its own thing.
Yeah, for sure. Do you find yourself still rooting for Tom? Well, he's retired now, but were you rooting for Tom when he was over in Tampa Bay?
I wouldn't say like rooting for him, but like I definitely think he has like a warm place in every Bostonian or Massachusetts person's heart.
Mm-hmm. Guys, he should.
Yeah, because all he's done for the Patriots.
I think about that scene in Ted 2 where Ted like sneaks into his house to steal his cum.
Yes.
And I was like, yeah, I'm sure a lot of people in Boston would have done
so weird.
Great movie, great Boston movie.
Yeah,
Both
Ted
Teds.
is an amazing movie.
They're doing a TV show. Have you heard?
No, I didn't hear
They're
that.
doing like a whole series.
No way.
Yeah, it should be good.
I hope I could be in it. Shout out to Ted. Like, call at me.
Well, I want to say congrats because you've like turned into like a bona fide superstar.
Oh, thank you so much.
And you've had like a really long journey in this music industry. You've been through deals where, you know, certain people didn't get it, and you've just kind of just transformed into like one of the, you know, artists on the forefront of this rap shit. So congratulations.
I appreciate you a lot. Thank you.
Have you noticed, like, besides, you know, obviously you're doing a lot of shows, you're doing a lot of festivals. I see you doing clubs. You're in Vegas. You got Vegas residency right now.
Yeah, I have one with Drace right now. Before Drace, we did Jewel and Hakkasan. Mm-hmm. So Tao Group.
Nah, but like, have you noticed, like, for you, was there anything that changed in terms of like where you started to kind of see like things finally really like work out in a big way?
Like where you,
in terms of like, were you like doing anything differently, or was it just like finally the kind of the stars like aligned, you know?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think when every time you see like an artist have a moment, I think there's like a wonderful team behind the scenes like that's helping them be great. And
Right.
I also think that the stars are aligning. What I've learned through those moments is just to like be way more confident with whatever it is I'm doing and just be sure of it before I press go. Because then it's like, it's foolproof.
For sure. Because I feel like there was like a moment where you had gotten off of RCA, because you were on RCA for a while.
Yeah, like 4.5 years maybe.
And then the Russ record happened.
Yes.
And then I feel like after that, it was just over.
After that, it's been kind of busy because actually it was crazy because the Best on Earth happened and then the pandemic hit. So we weren't really like able to work Best on Earth like in the clubs when it first came out.
Right.
We didn't even end up performing it together till a year later.
Right.
So that changes things, I think, as well. There's a lot of songs that I think would have hit like in a different way had we been able to be outside and had the stars that aligned at that time. But either way, I'm super grateful for how it all turned out because I'm just like so blown away. Like your plans are never gonna be as good as God's plans,
Right.
for real.
Yeah, I think like, I was just like thinking like, damn, you got a record with Nicki and a record with J. Cole. Like two of the greatest of all time.
Crazy, right? Yeah.
Like, do you ever like look back and just think like, damn, the last 2.5 years have been like, it's kind of surreal. Like I gotta kind of, do you appreciate it?
Yes, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Like everybody that knows me knows like I'm heavy on prayer. Like I talk to God like 1,000,000 times a day. And I'm just super grateful. Like I'm one of those people that I I've seen so many moments like come and go for me. So now I'm learning to just be like way more present in those moments and appreciate them for what they are, and not like, I seek no expectations when I put music out. I just be like, all right, I'm gonna put this out, and whatever happens, happens. And it's always some amazing stuff that happens. And so I'm always like, it shocks me.
Right.